Well, all right. So this is I'm back in 2 days, like I said, and I'm getting the hang of this. I'm not perfect in what I do, but I am going to be consistent in what I do. So today I want to talk about everybody's got problems, right? And then sometimes I think we confuse the idea that our problems are unique, but they're not, because there's no one who has a new problem that we haven't heard before. And we need to talk about just having problems, not the uniqueness of it. Problems are pretty much what, a life course of decision making, right? You made a decision and it created some friction or a problem later. And if you don't understand how to make decisions, you're going to very well keep having more problems. As we get older and we understand that life will direct things in our way, then you will recognize your decision making that make sure that you and life collided, like drinking and driving and getting speeding tickets and getting evicted. Those are problems that in our decision making that created that. Now, a thunderstorm coming by and having and striking a tree and falling on your house, that's not a problem. That's an act of nature. That's something you can't control. But some of the problems we can control. So when I talk to people about their problems, I start asking them questions, and it comes back to a decision that they made. And one of the ways I stop having a lot of problems, I look at how I made my decisions, which impacted the number of problems that come my way. I used to complain about, every time something happened, where does it come from? And then when I circled back and I reflected on my life, oh, I did this and this happened. See, everybody says, things happen for a reason. Some of those reasons are because you made that decision. It's not a miracle that you had a problem. So if we will be more forthright with who we are and how we got to where we are in that decision making, we would probably do it a little bit better instead of blaming everything else except for the person who made the decision. And that would be you. So I believe this. As we get older, our problems, the number of problems we could possibly have, lessen because we're applying the lessons that we learned from earlier problems. So I'm 54 right now, and I remember having a lot of problems like 15 years ago. But then somewhere along the way, I started just looking at how I made my decisions. And when I made my decisions, they were far better to be later down the line to be something greater for me. So one of the things I did was I used to have problems because I would always put people before me, right? I would always put people before me, and it never worked out for me. Can you grasp that? I was putting people before me and it never worked out for me. So here's what I did. I says, I'm going to make the best decision to help everybody out in this situation. And if I can't help everybody out in this situation, then I need to help me out in the situation. Because I wasn't on the list of people to help at the time. So now, if I can't help everybody with this decision, I have to help myself with the decision. That's not being selfish. No, that's part of self-care. Putting you on the schedule, you on the list to make sure that those problems can be solved and you're not being left out. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wish I can, I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't read who's saying hello, but hey everybody, today we're talking about problems, just problems, not a problem. I'm not going to go through a story about I have a problem. Problems come all the time. Problems, issues, whatever you want to call them. But don't confuse life's path with the problems that you create. Because you make decisions every day, and majority of the time it comes back to bite us. And I think, so I'm not sure, it's because sometimes we feel our solutions, we don't think about our solutions. If we would just take another 10 seconds and, how about this? Yes, you have your emotional decision. Say that out loud. and then look at your logical decision that's going to fare out later. I like to say, give it 10 years. What does this decision I'm about to make look like in 10 years? It used to be 5, because I kind of put it in line with, they say you have to have a 5-year plan. Well, now it says, I need a 10-year solution. What does this solution to this problem look like in 10 years? So that's for everything. Everything. And if we started thinking about that, we would stop having these lows and woes about the problems that come at us. And we haven't been, what's the word for it? We haven't been solution-based enough to keep things moving. You might think that's more like a male thing that we don't want to feel. We just want to solve the problem. We want to solve the problem for everybody. That's what we want to do. The good ones. So if I can solve it for everybody, then I have peace. But if everybody's chaotic and I'm the center of the family, then I've got a problem. They got a problem. I got a problem. We got a problem, right? So the idea is to be better at solving problems, and then you'll end up solving less problems as you get older. So, hey, I'll be back in 2 days with another topic. And I'm going to try to be consistent with it. I ain't going to be perfect with it. Look at my hair. You see what I'm saying? Look at my hair. So you guys have a powerful day. Remember, solving the problem is about trying to make it best for everybody else. And if you can't make it best for everybody else, make it best for you. And you will start living a greater life. So be powerful today. And be kind too. I know some people who haven't been kind lately. But be powerful and be kind. Peace.